Have you ever felt like you were awake but not truly alive? You go through your day, ticking off tasks, smiling at people, scrolling endlessly, but somewhere deep within, something feels numb, as if your soul is whispering, "Wake up." What if the Quran wasn't just a book of rules, but a call, a divine alarm meant to awaken the sleeping mind? This is not just about belief. This is about consciousness. Most of us think we're awake because our eyes are open, but the Quran speaks of another kind of sleep, far more dangerous. In Surah Al-A'raf, Surah 7 verse 179, Allah says, "They have hearts with which they do not understand, eyes with which they do not see, and ears with which they do not hear. They are like cattle. Rather, they are even more astray." These people aren't physically blind or deaf. They're intellectually and spiritually asleep. This verse isn't pointing at others, it's asking you, do you truly see what's around you? Or are you lost in autopilot? The Quran doesn't just inform, it shakes. It interrupts your inner sleep. In Surah Qaf, Surah 50, verse 37, it says, "Indeed, in this is a reminder for whoever has a heart or who listens while he is present in mind." Look at those words, present in mind. The Quran demands presence. It pulls your attention away from the noise of the world, back to the center of your being, back to the questions you've been ignoring. Why am I here? What is this life for? What is the purpose of my suffering, my dreams, my silence? Today's world thrives on keeping minds distracted, endless entertainment, instant gratification. We are overloaded, and yet empty. But in Surah Az-Zumar, Surah 39, verse 23, the Quran is described beautifully. Allah has sent down the best statement, a consistent book, whose verses cause the skins of those who fear their Lord to shiver. Then their skins and hearts relax at the remembrance of Allah. This isn't just poetry, it's neurological. The Quran doesn't just enter your ears, it echoes in your being. It bypasses your distractions, penetrates your inner world, and asks, "Are you still alive in there?" Many of us live with a fractured identity, one crafted by society, culture, and media. But the Quran reintroduces you to your original self, the one buried beneath years of noise. In Surah Al-Hashr, Surah 59, verse 19, Allah warns, "And do not be like those who forgot Allah, so He made them forget themselves." When you forget your Creator, you lose touch with your fitra, your true nature. You chase desires not meant for you. You wear masks, but deep down, you feel lost. The Quran becomes a mirror, not to your face, but to your soul. The Quran doesn't just ask for submission, it demands thought. In Surah Muhammad, in Surah 47, verse 24, Allah asks, "Do they not reflect upon the Quran, or are there locks upon their hearts?" This isn't blind faith. This is intellectual engagement. The Quran is not afraid of your questions, it welcomes them, because every sincere question is a sign of a soul trying to awaken. But you must bring your heart. The verses won't touch a locked heart. They are keys, but you have to be willing to open the door. When the Quran truly reaches a person, the world starts to look different. You begin to see meaning where others see coincidence. You recognize signs where others see randomness. You feel watched, guided, known. In Surah Fussilat, Surah 41, verse 53, Allah says, "We will show them our signs in the horizons and within themselves until it becomes clear to them that it is the truth." This is the slow awakening. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, it's subtle, like the sunrise that chases away the night. Not every soul hears the Quran. Some reject it, Some remain numb to it. But for those who listen, something shifts inside. In Surah Al-Anfal, Surah 8, verse 24, Allah calls out, "O you who have believed, respond to Allah and the Messenger when He calls you to that which gives you life." Look at the wording, gives you life, not survival, not just existence, but life in its fullest, most conscious form. The Quran isn't here to decorate shelves, it's here to resurrect hearts. So ask yourself now, are you truly awake or just drifting through the simulation of life? When was the last time you sat with the Quran, not to recite, but to reflect? The Quran doesn't speak to who you pretend to be. It speaks to the real you, the soul that remembers, that wonders, that yearns for Allah. And maybe that's why you're here. Not by accident, not by chance, but because something in you is waking up. If this message stirred something inside you, don't ignore it. Open the Quran, not with your eyes, with your mind, with your heart. And if you found meaning in these reflections, like, share, comment, and subscribe to Divine Paradox. This is not just a channel, it's a journey back to your true self through the wisdom of Islam. Until next time, stay awake, stay aware, and stay connected to the Quran.